Welcome, everyone. The time is 7 o'clock. I'd like to call this District 204 special reorganization meeting to order. I'd like to ask you to rise and participate in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, I'd like to begin by taking our roll call. If Marilyn, you can call the roll, please.
Member Aubert?
Here.
Member Vita Daniels?
Present.
Member Dillon?
Present.
Member Gretsch?
Here.
Member Kelly?
Here.
Member Swinehart?
Here.
Member Thomas?
Here.
So just like to mention and note that Julie Swinehart is joining us remotely due to work, and that is permissible under the Open Meetings Act. First, is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented tonight?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great, thank you. Thank you. All right, first up, we have agenda-related public comments. Marilyn, do we have any comments this evening?
No.
Okay, thank you then. That concludes agenda-related public comments. At this time, the board acknowledges the receipt of and acceptance of the Cook County Clerk's Office certified election results. The ballots of the April 4th, 2023 consolidated election were canvassed and certified by the Cook County Clerk's Office. The following top 3 vote recipients were elected into the 3 open seats. Tim Alvarez at 7,265 votes, Jill Vita Daniels 7,181 votes, and Carrie Dillon 7,084. At this time, I will ask Tim, Jill, and myself to rise and take the oath of office. If you guys can meet in the middle. All together, guys. All right. You can say. I, Carrie Dillon,
Jill Vita Daniels,
do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Education of Lyons Township High School District 204 in accordance with the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois to the best of my ability. I further swear that I shall respect taxpayer interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets. I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by my fellow board members and others who seek a hearing before the board, while respecting the privacy of students and employees. I shall recognize that a board member has no legal authority as an individual and that decisions can be made only by a majority vote at a public board meeting. I shall abide by majority decisions of the board while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels. As part of the Board of Education, I shall accept the responsibility for my role in the equitable and quality education of every student in the school district. I shall foster with the board extensive participation of the community, formulate goals, define outcomes, and set the course for Lyons Township High School District 204. I shall assist in establishing a structure and an environment designed to ensure all students have the opportunity to attain their maximum potential through a sound organizational framework. I shall strive to ensure a continuous assessment of student achievement and all conditions affecting the education of our children in compliance with state law. I shall serve as education's key advocate on behalf of students in our community school to advance the vision for Lyons Township High School District 204, and I shall strive to work together with the district superintendent to lead the school district toward fulfilling the visions the board has created, fostering excellence for every student in the areas of academic skills, knowledge, citizenship, and personal development. Thanks.
You're not off the hook that easy.
Sit down, sit down.
It was like a cartoon running.
Okay, thanks, everyone. Before the new board convenes, we would like to take a moment to recognize our retiring board member, Allison Kelly. We will be adopting the following resolution commending Member Kelly for her outstanding years of service on the District 204 Board of Education. So now I will read our resolution. Whereas Allison Kelly faithfully served as a member of the Board of Education since 2019, and during her tenure served as Vice President of the Board, Chairperson of the Curriculum Committee, and on the Human Resources, Negotiations, and Technology Committees. And whereas the aforementioned school board members have given generously of themselves to the task of providing quality education for all of the students at Lyons Township High School, and whereas the aforementioned school board member has unselfishly devoted her time and energies not only to their duties as members of the school board, but also her understanding and appreciation of public education in our American society. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of Lyons Township High School, District 204, warmly expresses its gratitude and appreciation to Allison Kelly, pays tribute to her leadership, abilities, and accomplishments, and wishes her continued success during the years ahead. Signed this 8th day of May, 2023. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution commending Allison Kelly for her years of service on the District 204 Board of Education, effective today, May 8th, 2023?
So moved.
Second. Marilyn, can you please call the roll?
Member Outdoors?
Yes.
Member Vida Daniels?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Gretsch?
Yes.
Member Swinehart?
yes,
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member Robert?
Yes.
Okay.
So Allison, we have a framed copy of the resolution and then a small token of the board's appreciation. And I would just say thank you for your service as a board member, but more importantly for being the most enthusiastic champion of all things LT. So thank you.
And if anyone else would like to add anything, now's a great time to say it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, because Allison's always the one that has to add, and when it comes to Allison, I'm sure several of us have many things to add. It has been an absolute honor to get to know you through working on the board and sitting alongside of you. Upon meeting you, the first thing that strikes somebody about you immediately is your radiant smile, and what is just so awe-inspiring behind that radiant smile is all the enthusiasm, passion, smart and intelligence, commitment, and unwavering work and readiness to be everything that's LT. I mean, your passion and your compassion and your desires and everything that you have put into this school is just it's inspiring.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad. I don't know if our paths would have crossed had I not been in this role next to you, since we don't have children to line up. But it has honestly been a great treasure for me to get to know you in this role. So thank you.
Thanks, Don.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm not going to repeat what everybody always says, but I just want you to know, and I hope that you know this, that long after tonight, at least for me, but I think for many of us, a question we'll ask ourselves is like, what would Allison Kelly say? What would Allison Kelly do? Because nobody puts our students first the way you do.
Thanks.
And just to add,
I don't know if we can answer
right, really.
Michael's gonna try and then
No, I mean, again, Allison has always been so optimistic and so caring of this whole entire LTHS community, and the passion just from everything and anything that she does and says comes through, and just appreciated that guidance and acceptance and help. Guidance as you've provided to us all as we've all come onto this board. So truly appreciate all that you've done.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you. And I would just add that, in addition to everybody else, that I think you just made us want to be a better board and to really work together, and you really embodied that for all of us, is just to have that enthusiasm. And as it's been quoted many times, your smile has added to it. So you will be missed. And like I said, like Dawn, mirroring that, I'm so glad that our paths crossed.
Right?
And, it's just, you'll still be there. I'm thinking, you know what, somebody's going to want, if we're not at the homecoming parade, I think she can be a stand-in and take all the candy, because we got to monitor it.
Candy thrower.
Yeah, exactly.
Please still do it.
Allison, you're a true inspiration. That's the first word that comes to mind. And just two quick things. You always, always, always put students first. You always looked at this, at any topic from the lens of, is this best for students? How are we helping students? And I really always appreciated that message. And I'm going to also single-handedly credit you for being the pushiest with people when it came to air conditioning. And so all the folks who were pleasantly cool, especially in South Campus this last fall on those hot days, it was because, at least I remember you pushing, can we do a little more? Is the piping there? Can we get both B and C wing, or both C and B wing done? And you were always kind of challenging and pursuing that, which is a really important topic. I'm not going to comment on your smile. That's been counted to death.
Thanks, Julie.
And I think I just want to add that as the vice president to my president role for these last 2 years, you have been such a supportive partner, and I really appreciate a lot of the things that you were able to help me out with along the way. And I think I just want to add that I think everybody covered that you put students first, but you always reminded us to also put our teachers and our staff first too. I hope that I can remember, sometimes I get caught up in the business of getting a meeting done, but you always brought it back down to why we were here, and you always remember to thank the people that are in this room that really have made a huge difference in the lives of our students, because you didn't forget that for 1 second. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.
Can I just add one thing as the new guy at the table? I know you the least out of anybody at this table, but I look at what education has been like over the last 4 years, and it has been a struggle. And so the way that our school is right now today, LT, because of the work that everybody at this table, but especially for you and the work that you've done, again, I think that's a huge tribute to where we are today. So thank you for your service.
Thanks, Tim. Thank you. Appreciate it.
One more round.
You know it's not a meeting if I don't jump in.
You better.
Even if it's for myself. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to get all choked up, but this was an absolute honor and an absolute privilege to serve the community for the 4 years. And thank you for the comments, because that, I love that. I feel like this whole board has, and the administration and the people I'm looking at this table and beyond, every decision that's made at LT that I've seen has always been student-focused. It's never something we have to remind each other of, because that's in the foremost of in the front of everybody's minds, and it's super impressive. And I did take a little notes so I didn't lose my mind, but it's a huge responsibility being on the board, and Tim, welcome, because it's an exciting, and it's such an honor to be a part of this group. And I know you guys are continuing to strive for the students and the teachers and the staff, and boy, there is no one I'd rather leave in the hands of this than the people at this table and beyond. So keep making LT proud.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, everybody. At this time, we'll take a few moments to allow the new board members to convene and discuss the matters pertaining to the reorg of the board. So I think this is the one we have to move, Allison.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We gotta move you. We gotta go. You gotta move.
Right here.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Allison.
They can say where they are.
Move around when it's needed. Okay, the chair will now entertain nominations for the board president to serve a term of office until May of 2025.
I move that Don Aubert be nominated to serve as president of the Board of Ed for a term of office until the next reorg meeting of the board to be held in April or May of 2025.
Second.
I move that the nominations be closed and that Don O'Bear be elected President of the Board of Education for a term of office until the next reorganization meeting of the board to be held in April or May of 2025. Is there a second motion?
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Vita Daniels?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Gretsch?
Yes.
Member Swinehart?
Yes.
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member Albors?
Yes.
Member Albert?
Yes. No, 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 bye. Oh, no, 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 girl.
Sliding down, sliding down, just sliding down.
Just okay.
Thank you.
And you want this too? Okay. Thank you, everybody. I'm honored to continue to serve the community and sit alongside of all of you to do this work and to keep our students at the forefront of everything we do and to continue making progress in all the great stuff that's happening here and a lot of the things that we've laid out for the growth of this district in the future. Before we go on with the nominations, Tim said something so accurate, and it has been such a hard 4 years in education, and to be a public servant to the community on the board, let alone being president for 2 of those years. So thank you so much for, again, a lot of what we said for Allison, of always being here to serve the community, to do what's best for our students, for helping lead us out of the pandemic, for endless hours and commitment that you've put forward in this role, and also for being willing to do it again for the next 4 years. Likewise, Jill, thank you so much for running again and continuing to, and I think the community spoke loud and clear about having you 3 continue to represent the community and do what's best for our students. So thank you, and Tim, welcome, and looking forward to continuing all this great work with you as well. Yeah, okay. So the chair will now entertain nominations for the vice president of the Board of Education to serve a term of office until April or May of 2025.
I move that Jill Gretsch be nominated to serve as Vice President of the Board of Education for a term of office until the reorganization meeting of the board to be held in April or May of 2025.
A second.
I move that nominations be closed and that Jill Gretsch be elected Vice President of the Board of Education for a term of office until the next reorganization meeting to be held in April or May of 2025. Is there a second?
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Gretsch?
Yes.
Member Swinehart?
Yes.
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member Albors?
Yes.
Member Vita Daniels?
Yes.
Member Albert?
Yes. Great. All right, the chair will now entertain nominations for the Secretary of the Board of Education to serve a term of office until April or May of 2025.
I move that Tim Alboris be nominated to serve as Secretary of the Board of Education for a term of office until the reorganization meeting of the board to be held in April or May of 2025.
Second.
I move that nominations be closed and that Tim Alboris be elected Secretary of the Board of Education for a term of office until the next reorganization meeting of the board to be held in April or May of 2025.
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Gretsch?
Yes.
Member Swinehart?
Yes.
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member Albors?
Yes.
Member Vita Daniels?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Albert?
Yes. Okay, great. I move that Marilyn Zidlow be appointed to serve as Clerk of the Board of Education for a term of office beginning July 1st, 2023, until the next reorganization meeting of the board to be held in April or May of 2025. Is there a second?
Second.
Great. Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Swinehart?
Yes.
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member Albors?
Yes.
Member Vita Daniels?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Gretsch?
Yes.
Member Albert?
Yes. Okay, the next, so those takes care of all of the officer positions and the clerk of the Board of Education. Next, we're talking about our meeting and for our reorganization. Is there a motion that the Lyons Township High School District 204 Board of Education schedule its regular meeting on the third Monday of the month in room 103 North Campus, 100 South Brainerd Avenue, LaGrange, Illinois, with open session beginning at 7:30 PM unless otherwise mutually agreed upon by board members. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member Albors?
Yes.
Member Vita Daniels?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Gretsch?
Yes.
Member Swinehart?
Yes.
Member O'Bear?
Yes. Is there a motion that the Lyons Township High School District 204 Board of Education schedule its Committee of the Whole meetings on the first Monday of the month in Room 103 North Campus, 100 South Brainerd Avenue, LaGrange, Illinois, with open session beginning at 6:30 PM unless otherwise mutually agreed upon by board members?
So moved.
Second.
Marilyn, will you please call the roll?
Member Albors?
Yes.
Member Vita Daniels?
Yes.
Member Dillon?
Yes.
Member Gretsch?
Yes.
Member Swinehart?
Yes.
Member Thomas?
Yes.
Member O'Bear?
Yes. You're making record time here. 7:20. Okay. Next will be the second opportunity for non-agenda related public comments. At this time, we will begin the non-agenda related portion of our public comments. Marilyn, do we have any non-agenda related comments?
No.
Awesome. That concludes our non-agenda related public comments. Thank you. And this concludes our reorganization meeting. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So motion.
Second.
Excellent. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Our meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening.
Thank you, lady.
Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Julie.
Thank you.
That was, might be.